What do you call a girl with no legs? Disabled!
Anyway,
welcome to the...
To the point, welcome to the Hightail podcast. Here's the furry Axel, Heather Sherry. I am Alistar.
You're pushing
JW,
me out of the way.
And we are joined today, as usual, by our lovely cohort, Skycoat.
The old reliable.
Will. And
We.
it's his Vaporeon, and we chopped off his legs and shoved him in a microwave. How you feeling, Will?
Shouldn't microwave fish. It comes out tasting very nasty and very dry.
I mean, I don't think you're a fish.
All.
Are you a fish? Because if so, that's a pretty weirdly drawn fish.
Also, don't microwave dog. Actually, just don't eat dog in general.
This has been a PSA from the Hightail podcast.
Well, don't insult cultures who just have that as a normal thing. Like, they probably look at us weird for animals.
I will insult the fuck out of cultures that eat dogs.
Well,
how could you eat a dog?
Well, they probably wonder how we eat a cow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like
there is no objective. Like, okay, I'm not saying that people should start eating dogs, but I'm just saying that objectively, there is nothing that determines a dog as more valuable versus a cow in terms of what is okay to eat and what isn't okay, because they both have...
A dog is cute and cuddly, and a cow is a cow.
That is an opinion and not an objective fact. Some people think that cows can be cute, and cows are proven to have feelings and emotions. So both of them have similar amounts of emotions, and both of them can be considered cute by other people.
Apparently you die more from cows than you do from sharks.
Let's just all become vegan.
I can't survive without meat.
That's true, she is obnoxiously picky.
Look, I don't necessarily enjoy the idea of killing animals, but at the same time, god damn, I love cheeseburgers.
Same.
But no, I'm just saying, objectively, there is no line that is separating the animals we choose to eat and the ones we don't, besides our own personal opinions and our culture. Mostly our culture, because most of what determined our opinions is that culture. So we really can't say that our culture of choosing not to eat dogs is necessarily morally superior to others. It's just our personal preference. This has been a weird conversation to start this podcast out with. Anyway. Yeah, the Hightail podcast.
Like, I swear.
We talk about eating dogs and anime.
That's a running shtick now, just and overly exaggerated anyway.
Eating dogs.
Yes. Alright, I think, like, what we're going to do today is we're going to be reading some downvoted e621 comments.
Yeah, do you want to do that now, Will, or do you have some things you want to talk about before we get to that? Or just want to
just jump right into
just jump right into the worst part of what we're going to be doing today?
I want her to be my wife.
Her penis. Pick one.
And you have both?
Thank you! Alright, next one.
I bet this fag sock puppets are coming out to downvote me. What a shame.
I wonder what they're talking about. Who's sock puppets? What the hell is going on?
It's e621, so do you think that the sock puppets they are using are also just happen to be their cum socks?
I mean, it'd be...
I wouldn't doubt it.
It'd be more economic that way.
Yeah.
I mean, multiple uses are a good thing.
Next one. It appears that the youngster is sitting on a rather large dildo. Can explain why the nipple pinching set off his orgasm, as well as the tears.
I hope it's not a dildo, but a big vibrator that beautifully massages his prostate.
-3 comment. Downvoted 3 times.
I would love to see the pictures that these are from.
If we tried, we would get deleted.
Okay, wait. Will, you read this one.
Oh no, I just mean for personal gift.
Will, you read this one.
My main beef with this comic is mainly the bashing on the United States. Honestly, rape comics aren't on the good side of things.
Excuse me, clearly you haven't read Emergence, because that is art.
on
Okay.
the good side of things.
I have cried more reading Emergence than I have watching most television shows.
Anyway, continue.
Honestly, rape comics aren't on the good side of things by any means. But when you try to make it as one race/nationality being superior to another by having them rape the ones you don't like, it gets to a point where it's just gone too far. Welcome to the blacklist. You're going into this in-depth fucking thing on a site that is primarily used to post furry pornography.
I'm laughing more because my reaction to seeing somebody mention this was, well, actually, this other rape comic is actually a really well-crafted tragedy. Next comment.
I wonder if Ami is ever going to draw a comic with a circumcised girl, for equality.
Hey, I follow that artist on Tumblr.
Oh my god! Sorry, headphone users.
Scientific purposes. And nothing else.
Oh dear, I mean, that's less bad than me name-dropping Emergence.
Yeah.
I never see tagging arguments except on cub images. Is the uploader doing it wrong? Surely. But that doesn't mean you just jump in here every time and bitch about how offended you are that your blacklist don't catch everything. If I did that for every mistagged female image that snuck into my boy's love, I'd be doing it as a
blacklist,
full-time
Faye. That was blacklist.
job.
That's blacklist.
Oh. I thought it was the BL as in the abbreviation for boys love manga.
My wife needs yaoi. He needs lots of yaoi.
Blacklist? I'd be doing it as a full-time job. Maybe you should grow a thicker skin. Or just read boys love.
I just want to point out the fact that I looked up the artist from the last one. And, I don't feel comfortable following them on Tumblr anymore.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
There's a lot of, shall we say, Japan legal characters that they draw.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
If you catch my drift.
Gotcha.
You just outed what's their name as a lolicon, Will. This is where you get your real news. What's his name? Let me go back. What's
Aogami.
his name? Aogami is a lolicon confirmed. Okay.
Next one. Damn, my male alter self is lucky.
What?
My gender bent persona, basically.
Oh. How are they lucky? They were just given what you designed them
maybe
as.
just like they're I don't know.
What do you mean? It's not a luck lottery as in, man, you lucked out and got this. No, you specifically designed them to be in such a manner. Do they mean do they mean their alter self is lucky that their real self made them the way that their real self would
just
enjoy?
Like they're getting, or like they're lucky that they're able to fuck like some sort of character or something. This is a porn site,
But I don't.
Just it's fine. Really
Oh god.
Wouldn't that be everybody on the site though?
I have a gender bent picture of my persona, or we probably shouldn't show it on the podcast, or at least I'm not going to go into.
9/11 was an inside job. Anyway.
Anyway, Jesus, he could use that. He could use that thing as a fanny pack. Store $10 and change, pack of cigs and a lighter, his wallet, his concealed carry permit, his concealed carry weapon, and some condoms. XXXXXXXXX size mints.
I really hope.
How is that downvoted?
They're not talking about that. They're talking about his ass.
I'm glad that you were the one who read this because you have a fanny pack.
Fanny packs are a public service. I completely misinterpreted that. I thought he had just, rather large balls, and he could wrap it around his entire body and back in the front. I think that's
actually what they're talking about.
And then, tie it in the front, so then he can use the folds of skin to store things.
I think that's actually what's probably going on in the image. We do not show the images that this came from, because for one thing, I do not know, and also I don't want to find out. The comic doesn't do a very good job of explaining what's going on. What went smack in panel 2? What is Bolero reacting to in panel 3? Why is his pre-cum breaking Newton's first law in panel 4?
That's a leap.
And that's not even getting to why Bolero is still just standing there with his dick hanging out like an idiot after trying to enforce some decorum on the guild, and having his effective hypocrisy angrily pointed out to him. ...
Why is this one negatively voted? That just seems like a fair criticism.
I don't know, like, you know, I don't understand, like, reasons
Yeah,
why
some of these,
downvoted.
this one should have been upvoted. That was given some. This guy thought out this criticism before he put it down, and that's more thought than a lot of people will give you on this type of genre. This guy should be.
How dare you diss my porn?
Come on. If people can write things like Emergence, then I think these things are justified to review. Ponies grow and becoming horses! Done. Hear that, Will? You're gonna grow and become a horse.
Honey? But I am doggo.
But you're a brony. So you count?
I don't know. I haven't done anything affiliated with that fandom in like 4 years.
But dude, it's in your blood though. You spent too much time in the deep end. It's gonna stick with you forever now.
All right, next one.
It's like AIDS.
Yeah.
With horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Cartoon horses.
All right,
Yeah, just like my old YouTube videos. I can't move past those. Even if I delete them, they'll be in my brain.
I deleted mine. I think I remember.
All right,
like,
this is
3
where
of my videos.
It's like, all right, you will read this one, Will.
Okay. Makes total sense. Sexy naked girls can get almost anything from guys. Lol. We are a very horny breed after all, and I masturbate at least 4 times a day.
Ew.
Same.
Why didn't you capitalize that I though? It's just lazy.
Motherfucker.
You deserve that -6 for that. -6 stars.
That's why I like typing things on a smartphone. It auto capitalizes my eyes.
At least we know this guy's on a PC. I like to imagine he's on like something weird, like he was on like.
Imagine him just with his dick his hand.
Well,
hand the entire
no.
time.
This dude was like typed this on the internet browser on a Nintendo Wii U.
Oh my
like
god.
something ridiculous like that.
Use your Nintendo Wii U to search up porn.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
He had the foresight to use periods.
It's enlightening.
And an exclamation point.
I know, that's my problem.
Not capitalized.
Yeah, he didn't capitalize the I, but yeah, he took care to like fix almost everything else, but he doesn't like capitalization. Everything else is fine,
Wait,
but he doesn't like capitalization.
He doesn't even put commas. Like he didn't even care that much.
I will still stick for the rest of my life that this guy was just on the Nintendo Wii U on the browser and went to the site.
All right, next one. I don't get how this dumb eye edit can be that funny enough to repeat it so many times. It's not really that funny. It's just large eyes on a walking animal with genitals. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a little lame. Alrighty. Oh lord, he's so cute! I want to... Oh dear. I started doing that voice, and then I read the rest before I got to it, and then immediately I couldn't read... Okay.
Alright, like...
I want to come in his ass until it spurts out.
Keep it in your pants, man.
I apologize for that. He apologized. A man with class.
I honestly gotta give that guy credit for at least apologizing for what he said.
Also, the whole, like, you started in a voice and then you realize when you're about to read and stop. I did, because me and one of my friends have a stupid fucking pastime whenever we're, like, on a road trip or something. We fucking, read cringy fan fiction. And once we were reading a fan fiction for Hellsing Ultimate. Through, between... Saris and Schrodinger. And
obviously the best fan fiction is fan fiction about the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, thank you. It's the wholesome stuff.
Actually, personally, I like My Immortal.
I was reading this thing in this fucking, like, trying to, in my best impression, to imitate the voice for Alucard from the abridged of that anime. And I got to a point where it was Schrodinger's line. And his line was, "I'm coming, yeah." And I had to stop. Because I could not go on.
Nya!
I'm coming.
Yeah.
But no, because for the narration, I was doing Alucard's voice, but like for the actual voicing, for like when they were talking, I was trying to imitate their voices because I take pride in trying to pretend I'm a voice actor. And so I got to that point, and I'm just like, oh no. Like, because my friend was driving, so he wasn't reading it, he was just hearing it as I read it. I get to that point, and I just stop. And I just like, I can't read this.
Alrighty, I just realized we're only at 14 and we got 75 of these, so next one.
Oh fuck, yeah, okay, let's keep going.
Yes, more of my favorite living inflatable female Astriel, or Azabel, because that's my favorite female Astriel. OC, love your living inflatables, Walter Sash. But definitely female Astriel, I'd love to get some of her, deflate her tummy, then pump her back up. Ah, yes.
Where's the tea coming from?
Oh, Azrael. That's a character, and if you don't know, that's a character from Undertale, who just came back, by the way. Hey guys, like, tell us how Deltarune is. I heard it's pretty good.
Mom.
Don't date the video. Too late. We have failed. We have failed in our mission.
Great, now they'll know how long ago we actually recorded this.
Dang it! I can't spend 10 months editing this now and procrastinate. You've ruined me.
It's worse than behind the meme. Somehow! Do you guys remember that? Good old behind the meme?
Negative 39. People hate
behind
this
the
guy.
meme. I don't know what that is.
It was like behind the meme was like some sort of a channel that on YouTube that helped to explain memes to, and people really disliked it because obviously, like, the good thing about memes is like just not have, like, it ruins the meme when you have someone explain it to you, you know. Like, I didn't mind them personally. I know this is bad. Like,
Well, let's just turn this channel into explaining hentai to people.
sounds good.
Yeah, that's our true calling in life, Will. The three of us, we're gonna
read hentai together, but obviously with censors.
Yeah, we're just gonna that's the whole new channel. We're just gonna review and explain hentai to people.
Yay!
Alright, since like, you got it's like
Target locked! Begin the suck!
FBI, open up! Oh shit, you're about to get Mr. Penis. Oh, sorry, mister. We will let you have it. FBI walks out. Sam, LOL, wrath. Sam, your dick is so good and huge.
Oh no!
Negative 28.
This is from.
Oh dear.
Oh, what is it from?
It's from a comic by an artist that I actually really enjoy.
What's
It
their...
is
No,
a,
name drop them. Because...
It is a cut. What?
Name drop them because we're talking about their stuff.
His name is Kuro Dude. Or Kuro Dod.
Hey,
Kuroodod.
hey, do you know about the good old cheese grater image?
No, I do not.
Apparently, it was like a photo on e621 that was the most downvoted. It's literally, I think it was like the you know, like the character that's on Fur Affinity a lot. I think Fur Affinity's mascot. It was him getting I think, like, having a cheese grater shoved up his ass.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was downloaded really bad.
Damn.
Alright.
Yeah, though, I know what this picture is, and I actually have an idea of what page of this comic it's on.
Oh my god. Which page would it be on?
Let's just say Sam is an Eevee and Wrath is a Leafeon.
Is this... Hold on, I'm scrolling through a thing. Is this... I'll go to it later. I'm going to...
I can name drop the comic.
Cool! Smiley face. But I want to see the alternative version without dick. P.
But then it would just be a lady and looking embarrassed on a train. Plus 28.
Cool! Parentheses. I like how you don't give a fuck about other people's perception of gender and sexuality, and you are not afraid to draw girls with penises. P. Negative 21!
Girls with dicks are awesome. You get the best of both worlds. Titties and dick.
Because it's the best of both worlds.
Oh,
Good
no.
lord.
I just, oh dear. On the next one.
She looks so beautiful. Ooh, ooh. He, but with tits.
Wait, is this? Okay, yeah, this is the right one. Okay.
Alright, next one. I'm quad-sexual transgender octocopter, and I want to be tagged properly.
Octocopter.
No, excuse me, it's a quad-sexual transgender octocopter, thank you!
Will, I am messaging you a link. It is nothing suspicious of any sort.
I sexually identify as an Apache attack helicopter.
Well,
Thank you.
that one's too, that one's overdone. This one's an octocopter. So what does that entail? I am curious and excited at the same time.
Don't
I
get too
sexually identify as
excited.
a World War II
Hooray!
German U-boat.
They took the cuck out.
Downvoted by 2.
Are they talking
I'm
about
not
Kirito?
reading your rape hentai.
It's not how you're I mean, it is by definition exactly what you're describing it, but it's not what you're describing it as.
It's not. Okay, well it is. But
Well,
it's not
okay.
exactly.
Technically, it follows the exact definitions of each of the words you happen to use in that sentence. However, I feel as if you are misinterpreting the context of what happens in here. Okay, this isn't just some smut. Okay, this is an emotional journey. I'm talking about Emergence, by the way. I sent him links to Emergence.
No one gives a shit about the story as long as the titties are
No,
good.
I literally care about the story a lot. If the story's not good, I won't read it.
And then there's me, done it before. My grandpa showed me how to make it as quick as possible. It's slam or my chickens.
Oh no.
My chickens.
I don't want to know what that's talking about.
My chicken!
My chickens! My Vespa Queen and my chickens!
I
My
love
medicinal
my...
M1 Abrams tank.
Wait, everybody, just be quiet, just complete silence for a second, just... Bowser Porn is dead. And we killed him.
No, it's not.
Press F for respect.
Press out to pay respects.
Fuck you for making child porn.
Man, that's actually a why is that downvoted? That's actually reasonable. I mean, well, then again, what does he never mind, I'm just gonna assume this guy's in the right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cadbury for making the most obscene chocolate bar I've ever had, but also really good. It's a chocolate bar with M&M's, Pop Rocks, and chewy fruit candies.
Oh!
I personally like the Cadbury, you know those little eggs, like the sugar eggs?
We're reading a post insulting somebody for drawing child pornography, and you guys are talking about chocolate!
What? Cadbury makes good shit!
Yeah, I don't think they
Cadbury
want to
has
be in
all
the same
kinds of
sentence
crazy
as
fucking
child
stuff.
porn!
But the only thing you ever see from Cadbury in the U.S. is just the fucking Cadbury eggs.
Well, I know
They
it's
have
like
all
the...
kinds of awesome
it's not like just
stuff.
like...
I've seen them, well, I've seen a few things by Cad... I can't remember what the other thing... Wait, now you're making me do it! I'm not talking about chocolate! Bowserette post.
We're in a Jinjo video and should be wiped off the face of e621.
-4. 5 days ago.
Negative 44.
I think the real question is, why not give them two buttholes?
Double stuff.
One person's upset by that. One person. One
That
person's
one
offended.
person is jealous that they don't have two buttholes.
I mean, it would help empty your bowels more efficiently.
I mean, I have
I will
one
also
hole for
give
emptying
more
my
uses
bowels,
to my
one hole for
several
just
dildos.
bleeding.
No one heard that. Good.
No, I was just not commenting on it.
Don't want family to find
Well,
out.
hey, I'm just
So the
saying,
reason
I'm just saying. You might get more use out of them. If you're right, Emergence. Don't want family to found out. So the reasonable assumption is that you shouldn't be drawing porn in the first place because you are a child.
Downvoted by
Wait.
4 times.
If a child draws porn, is it technically child porn?
I actually never thought about that. Well, technically,
What if a
it's
child-
illegal anyway.
What if a child draws porn of a child?
Then that's still child porn.
It's a child's child porn. It is a child's child porn.
But can a child get in trouble for looking
The
at
child can't get in trouble for it because they're not over 18, but somebody who is over 18 and acquired it would be in trouble for it.
So what you're saying is if the police take possession of child pornography, that the police are held accountable for being in possession
No,
of
because
child pornography.
they're taking possession of it in order to get another dude in trouble. The police... I don't think there's police investigating police of what they do while they are in the process of taking it. So...
Anyway,
Should
next one.
be.
Oh!
Sweaty sex.
That's a Cards Against
I mean-
Humanity thing if I've ever seen it.
I don't know why this is downvoted. I think, if anything, you should be more concerned if people said cold, dry sex.
True.
Oh,
I seek dry sex.
It's like, and then there's this one. If I could do that to a cat, I would never leave my house. Oh, God.
No. Hyde Hamilton, our cat.
I want to pretend it's just a picture of a dude just hugging a cat. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
in the picture.
Yeah, because obviously that guy is into bestiality. Whoever said that. And
I mean, they're a furry, so they're halfway there by default.
rude.
Look, as long as you
It's
don't
not-
want
it's
to put
not-
your dick in an actual dog, you're good.
Well, yeah, that's why I said you're halfway
Hey
there.
guys, remember Kira the Wolf? That isn't topical.
Ew, that's a male.
Downvoted 4 times.
Man.
Damn it! I wanted to see my big dick get dick got his girlfriends.
Oh dear. It's worth noting that when I read Emergence, it was not it was an accident, sort of. I mean, it wasn't an accident that I was on that specific site to read that genre of material. However, I decided that except I did not read the tags when I got into that, and then I was immediately astonished. But then I'm like, well, now I'm emotionally invested because this is awful, so I want to keep reading, because I'm emotionally invested. I want to see what happens now, see if it gets better or worse. And then for the long period of time, yeah, it just kept getting worse.
And that's how I became addicted to rape hentai.
No, that's how I was sitting there at 3 a.m. crying and having sitting there like crying at 3 a.m. like.
But you were meant to be having your dick in your head.
Yeah, but I didn't because it was horrible. I literally was actually reading this for the plot. I was emotionally invested in these characters, and I'm like,
He stopped touching himself a while ago.
no, it's a problem. That happens to me every time I go to those sites. I end up getting emotionally invested in the characters, and I'm like, but what happens though?
But then
I
it's like,
think
wasn't I
it's
supposed to be
hard when I'm
masturbating?
Well, no, it wasn't even that. I was literally sitting there completely unaroused, just reading this as if it was an actual, like, normal story. That's a thing I accidentally do frequently, and that's why I don't sleep enough.
Why is this tagged why is this tagged bestiality? I thought like someone misspelled it, so like I was just reading it again to make sure. Alright, I'll read the next one too, if that's okay. FNAF goes emo? What the fuck?
Hold on. I just want to say something real quick about that not getting sleep. It's like, why were you late to work this morning? I'm sorry, I stayed up all night reading hentai.
I made it to work, I just was emotionally dead inside. Do you know how awkward it is trying to explain to people why you're sad when why you're sad is because you read the plot of a smut manga that you didn't expect to be sad?
Yeah.
That's gonna be an awkward conversation.
Yep, I've had it with a lot of people. How? It must be the power of girl, in other words, girl power. Bowser, use the power of friendship.
Because friendship is magic. Oh god, kill me now.
True, except sharing fake cocks don't work that way.
You keep stealing it from my...
That's because you weren't talking, so I read it.
You immediately talk as soon as it pops up.
I thought it felt like a long pause to me, man.
Remember, it lags on his end.
Okay, fine. Will, you're doing the next one, whatever it is.
Any chance? Oh no.
Yes, the perfect one for Will. Yes.
Any chance you do a cunt boy version? I'm not gay, but if Asriel were a cunt boy, I'd settle. The art itself I like, though. So just some editing between Asriel's legs is all that's needed to get me sexually interested.
I misread
I
that.
can only imagine what my fucking roommate thinks.
When, yeah, we'll link them to the podcast when it's up, but I misread that. I thought it said a cuck boy. So I thought it said a cuck boy when I first turned to it, so that was drastically different.
Bob, do you know what a cunt boy is?
Fabe, I'm assuming it's self-explanatory.
It's like a dick girl, but
yeah, yes, I gathered that. Yes, man. Hey, do you know what a red pepper is? It's a pepper that's red. Oh, this is some mind-blowing information.
It's a man with a vagina, but no dick.
Well, can't you have like another one just like on his hip?
That would be that would be a hermaphrodite.
But what if he has one on his other hip bone, and then he just has two?
No, that would be a hermaphrodite. He would be a hermaphrodite no matter what. Next one.
But what if it's three?
Really, Paw Patrol, this got really fucking weird. My friend's son watches this shit.
I have a nephew that watches Paw Patrol. That is disturbing.
I have to, guys. I have to say
There's
something.
porn of Paw Patrol. Are you
Apparently
kidding me?
So. People are disgusting.
Look, do you remember the Rule 34 of the internet?
Nothing is sacred.
Yeah.
Hey, can I
Rest
just say?
in peace.
Can I just say something? I had watched Paw Patrol before. I actually thought it was kind of cute. Like, it was kind of a cute series.
I mean, it's cute, but I don't like the animation or the art style.
Yeah, it is kind of disturbing to look at.
Your art style shouldn't make things look like cheap Fisher-Price toys.
I think that was literally just made to sell toys or anything like that.
Well, yeah, you can make something to sell toys, but guess what? Make the art look good.
Would not put dick in. 0 out of 10.
What the hell, Bulbasaur? Are you gonna help out or not, you fucking lettuce?
No, it's lettuce.
Are you gonna continue on this rape circle or not, damn it?
Oh god. Tentacles.
You fucking lettuce. Fuck you, Bulbasaur, you lettuce ass.
Fuck you. A head of iceberg lettuce has more nutritional value than your bitch ass.
Alright, Will, you read this one.
Sex is not a birthday gift, bitch. Where's the present?
Oh.
Oh.
I have a few ideas of what fucking picture this might be referring to.
Well, then again, I'm not gonna relate to any of these because they're all furry stuff. Sadly, we need to go to just like.
Sadly.
We need to just go. Well, yeah, because sadly, as in I'm completely cannot relate. I cannot relate to this. We got to go to like, ehentai.org or something for comments next time. Anyway.
Hardly anyone takes everything in the Bible literally. They just pick and choose what they want. Like, the stuff about wearing mixed fabrics or not rotating crops, they ignore it, but the parts about oppressing women and gays, do it!
2 Christians were offended by them saying...
I need to know the context of this picture.
I mean, it might... No, that one makes sense. There's no animals in that one.
What is the picture? A furry Jesus being whipped on a cross?
I was going to say maybe it was hentai based off the anime Maria the Virgin Witch, but then I remembered there's literally no animal people in that of any description, so it wouldn't happen. I keep forgetting we're on a furry thing.
Also, e621 isn't a furry porn site. There's a lot of safer work stuff on there. It's just where people primarily post furry porn.
I think if this is any indication, then the fan base has since hijacked it and turned it into
well, I guess I'm
porn
going to
site.
have to block this shitty artist if they're not going to correctly act their fucking Sesame Street shit.
What?
Tickle me, Elmo.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't touch me there, Elmo.
Touch me there, Elmo.
Touch me.
Daddy, no.
Touch me harder.
Ah, I love ghost stories.
I just sound like that little clip from
Yeah, no, that's actually an official English dub of the actual anime, and it's called
It's like-
Ghost Stories. You can watch it on Crunchyroll.
It's
Go
not
watch it
because
today.
you're a rabbit.
It's because you're black.
His silly request, touch me harder.
His silly demand.
It's reprimands.
Touch me harder.
Description. Just some bad drowning fetish artwork I found. There's nothing bad about drowning ponies.
It's like, oh yeah,
Damn.
Derpy needs to drown.
No, not Derpy.
Okay, this next one's gonna
You
be...
say you're not a brony, Will, and yet you remember Derpy. What kind of
Fuck
fuckwit
off,
are
you
you?
cannot deny that the Derpy's horse is the purest fucking thing.
Yes, I
Derpy
have
the
to.
Undeniable.
Okay. This deserves more upvotes. It's awesome. No, not really. As generic furry porn, it's nice enough. As Utopia fan art, it definitely lacks something. What is non-existent? Why is a non-existent species fucking Nick? Why does Nick look like any of a million generic foxes? Why does Nick look bored even as he comes? It's nice. It's even well drawn. As anonymous furry porn, it's even kinda hot. As Utopia fan art, it lacks any sense of character. There's no reason this is Nick, and not anonymous fox for number 4 or 100 to 500. Fuck it.
4,562.
Thank you.
I mean, that's actually
That's
a very genuine criticism. That
Yeah.
should not be downvoted. People just can't take criticism on this website, man.
Again,
I mainly
how
come
dare
here to
you
jack
diss
off,
the
what do you think?
porn?
I know, like, that's a weird thing to get so insecure about, like, he doesn't like my erotic art. I can't
He
survive.
doesn't like the porn. He doesn't like the porn. Blacklist canine penis land.
I didn't read the top, so I was like, what? Where did that come from?
Hold the brakes now. Didn't say it was abhorrent. I'm just trying to get some chuckles out of the crowd. Or do you prefer the usual commentary gold? Best comic Eva.
Eva.
So hot.
Evangelion.
I
Oh, Eva.
want to suck his dick.
Nice.
Damn. Just damn.
Wow. Just wow.
Insert porn comic cliche here.
Oni-chan.
Nichan.
I want Nichan's dick.
Okay, we're just gonna stop this right now and just start streaming Kiss This. Kiss X This. That's what it's gonna turn into now.
Alright, next one. If there's one thing I find unsexy, it's scat porn. And if there's another thing I find unsexy, it's canine sipping up dicks.
I mean, that's the normal reaction.
I have unwillingly seen my dog's penis just because he kept masturbating in front of me.
Oh dear.
Trust me, I do not want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that there's I'm wondering, are those 15 people offended by the last part or the scat thing?
I feel like it's the sipping up dicks. It's because they
Well, why would
they look so weird.
I mean, I feel like that's a normal reaction to not be attracted to the way genitalia is shaped on animals and.
Well,
not
remember,
your
like
humans.
it's kind of like what you're seeing. Like when you just never mind. I'm not gonna explain like.
Well, I'm just
You
saying.
look at your dick every day, so it seems normal. When you look at a dog's dick, it's like, ugh. It's
Well,
so
yeah,
weird.
yeah, and that's the
I
normal
call it
reaction.
the red rocket because it kind of looks like a rocket ship.
Well, yeah, and that's the normal reaction. My point is that this person is clearly justified to be weirded out by that, because that's the reaction you should have.
And also, I actually agree with him. One thing I find unsexy is scat in any sort of way.
I'm just
Along
gonna.
with waterworks.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was just going to assume we were all against all of those things, to
Hey guys,
preserve the
let's
friendship.
start a video game where you start the game and get a dog companion, but you find him at a gas station called the Red Rocket, and his name is Dog Meat.
Oh no.
Anyway.
That happens in Fallout 4.
Oh, jeez, this is hard to
God,
read.
this is a long one. I can't
No, it's
even
actually
see
the
it.
same
It's all
comment
tiny.
over and over. Whoa, what they said. What they said. Yeah, you suck, North Korea. Woo, we're done. Ah!
And then it's that over and over again until it gets to the bottom where it says, America sucks my dick while I shove North Korea fireworks up her red, white, and blue ass.
The person who drew this or agrees He's with this going to hell. Grease with this is going to hell and is gonna be played alive and raped by flaming tentacles, and they will be Kim Jong-il's bitch. America fucking sucks shit. This is a...
Why is it always flaming? Why do people never say icy?
Because fire debatably hurts worse than ice.
Well, but I mean, it's boring.
It's like America fucking sucks.
People
shit.
can freeze to death. People can freeze to death just like you can burn alive. If you have a negative 3,000 degree tentacle going somewhere, that's gonna be frightening.
I mean, freezing to death is debatably, like, it's not as painful and violent as burning alive.
But yeah, but burning alive goes faster. So the other one's a slower death.
Yeah, but they just kind of just get tired and just collapse versus, someone's on fire, they're screaming, they're flailing about.
But I'm not saying it's not the most interesting one. I'm just saying I'd like a little variety in the generic adjective you throw onto everything to make it sound worse.
Alright, next one.
Fair enough. That's a fair point.
Vor fetishes are nothing but a group of disgusting scum that should be purged. Fuck you, James Howard. The hate you received will bring me joy.
Who's James Howard?
I don't know.
I guess he's like maybe some sort of war
Hold
artist.
on, I'm looking up who James Howard is.
Sounds familiar.
James Howard, who are you?
Sweetie, are you into war?
James Howard.
Fuck no.
James Howard is an actor. He was in the Oxford Murders and Shelter.
Maybe that's not the same James Howard.
There's 300 James Howards in Michigan. Maybe it's one of them.
Maybe. Alright, next one. So Daddy was fucking his daughter. Hot for us, but fucked up for them. Oh no. Oh.
Well,
I'll be honest here. I don't like the idea of getting tricked into believing something isn't the gender it appears to be. I do. That sounds like a fucking wonderful surprise. There was zero reason to not lift the tail and show it was a Herm sooner. But no, that's, again, best of both worlds. But no, the animator had to specifically hide it until the afterglow scene to show it was blatantly clear this is not male/male. Words cannot express exactly how disappointed I feel right now, and I'm obviously going to be downvoted to all hell for it, but come on. Even Mitzi's has a warning on his flashes for stuff. I want to know what this fucking animation is now.
We're inspiring Will to watch porn.
I don't think he needed inspiration for that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But however, that emergence link I sent you.
God damn.
No.
No, I'm just saying to peruse it. And then just
humans.
Okay, no. Okay. Just read the beginning. Just read the beginning. Stop it when it starts to get weird, and then just go to the ending and see how it ends.
Alright, I bet you sick-ass warfers were fapping to this by now, huh? God help us all. Otherwise, besides from the creepy and situ...
A bivouze?
This kind of weird.
That's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
I like how it sounded so, like he hated so much, and he's like, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
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 Fake and gay.
It downvoted 57 times.
I mean, I'm not sure why it's a bad thing, like, my favorite thing about pro wrestling is how it is fictitious and very homoerotic.
So it's fake and gay? Downvoted 57 times. Looking for a girl to trade sexy pics. Got an iPod, iPod, iPhone, get Uvu, and text Nathan Drake, nickname Odd One Job. Downvoted 93 times.
Not only did he misspell pics, but he added a K, so he, made more work for himself to do it wrong.
So if you guys want to text Nathan Drake on Uvu, whose nickname is Odd One Job.
It would be really funny if he's still doing stuff.
I'm gonna send him a dick pic.
Okay, I'm do it. He'll probably cry. Oh, will you look at this? Another pro-animal rapist. The chicken bondage is pretty funny, though.
That
Chicken
just makes
butt.
me think of how, like, when you get a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, the, like, legs are tied together.
Oh my
That
god.
little piece of string.
Oh dear.
Actually, there is a chicken at, like, the place I work at, which is a place called the Devoted Barn. It's a very nice place. So just go check it out. Why am I recommending this while I'm reading porn?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
bad
know.
timing. You don't want your work connected with this.
Alright, just like, let's get rid of this.
Well, you're volunteering. They can't fire you.
Yeah,
I mean, they can, but you won't lose an income.
They can just tell you to fuck off.
basically. But there is a chicken that we just recently got. His name is actually Flint, but because, like, he's just such an aggressive
Flint.
he's just such an aggressive chicken, we actually I called him Rotisserie. Just please do not tell, like, if you guys are connected to Vodabarn, please don't tell Melissa, she'll kill me.
Oh dear, we're only at 53. 54! He is so getting pregnant from those loads. Damn.
Damn. Mbreg. You guys on Mbreg? No? Anyway, no proportions, a little dick, picture disgusting. Arthur.
Arthur!
The author does not send more of it.
Arthur,
God
you have to have faith.
It's like, the author does not send more of his work. Enough to endure, I will not be silent. Mr. Trump? Is that you? Downvoted 14 times.
That is how his tweets look.
We're going to make porn great again.
I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot of bad stuff out there. It's really low quality, really lazy, and poorly done. So I wouldn't
So
be
plump,
against that.
so fresh.
I mean, that's poorly translated. That's different.
But just like the fact is, like, you bumped into, like,
We're referencing right now for the audience. We're referencing a certain Japanese film that was rather poorly translated.
and
It's not rape when it's cute, Lil Levy.
well,
Oh no.
fuck. Like,
Wait, why did you say me?
Because you're the one with the picture with you and a Vaporeon.
We already explained the context behind that image.
Yeah, the context didn't make it sound better.
hey, but why don't you just? I wanted you to read the next one, which just says "fuck off."
Fuck. I was about to say fuck off anyway.
This will be coming out in time for Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Yeah, I just pre-downloaded Let's Go Pokemon Eevee Edition. An hour before this video.
So, what? Is he gonna jerk off till the end and blow it in both of their faces? Why is he even here? The fuck was the point? Downvoted 11 times.
So as a joke, I just typed in that last
Tit
one.
milk
I
is
just wanted to
gross.
see if it's cute to see if it would come up in a Google search engine. The first fucking result is just, what are the different EV evolutions?
Alright, like, read that again.
Tit milk is gross.
Just hearing it sounds unappealing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to taste it either.
Ugh.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I produce it. It's 'cause I'm a woman.
Wow, someone paid $160 just to put their completely unremarkable dick in this picture. Nuzzo's gonna be the new Miles DF soon.
Do you know who Nuzzo or Miles DF is? I actually do not know.
Will?
I do not either.
Oh dear.
I'll look up Nuzzo so you look up Miles DF.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Ignore that. That was my phone.
Dang it, Will!
Fucking hell, Will.
Sorry.
Why did you do this? You make attractive characters, then you pair them off, and you abandon RRP before it even starts?
Okay. Let's do this one again. Okay. Will, whatever the next one is, it's on you.
Okie dokie. Those of you criticizing the creator take a second to realize that you are actually complaining about a furry porn comics plot. Let that sink in. Like I said, no one cares about the plot as long as
I care.
and the titties are
I
good.
will. I care immensely. Immensely.
Immensely.
You don't read porn for the plot.
Yes.
You read it to
Yes.
jerk off.
He does!
I do because I'm weird. That's why I read Emergence.
That you're not porning right.
I know! That's why I said I'm weird. A cat is attacking. A cat. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, that
Ooh.
sung.
Ooh. Next one. Oh gosh.
You, creator of this post. I'm wondering if you could help me have something redrawn. Do you think you can do it? It's a salamander that is female and 16 years old. She wears a broken purple armor that has a ruby in the center that is broken in such a way that the armor looks like a crop top shirt. She wears fingerless gloves and has black scars going from under her eyes, which are red colored, going to the back of her head, and has tomboyish hair that is black, red, and white, on the order from top to bottom, also facing the front of her body, and also her hair covering is only one of her eyes. Her breast size is a B cup. She has a penis, a pretty thick one, around 7.5 inches in length. Also, her name is Selena. She has a pinkish skin with small black spots all over her. If you could make it, considering the time I put into it would be greatly appreciated. If you could give a partial credit to me, would you? Thanks.
So
And then someone responded just ...
So they asked for free art and then asked to be credited for the free art?
Because apparently, original character, do not steal. Alright, can one of you guys just please draw this and just never...
Yeah, someone draw this.
The uploader can't tell the difference between an asshole and a vagina. B-type. Nice.
Beads are important.
Anal
I know
beads.
the
See, they're
thing,
talking about
right?
anal
Oh!
beads. This is a porn site, remember?
Right. I was thinking like bracelet beads.
Nope, it's
Right.
anal beads. They're talking about anal beads.
Right.
I thought that said bread at first. And
I
was
did
very
too.
confused.
I did
I'm
too.
Like, bread type? Are we talking
I
rye,
love bread.
pumpernickel,
I just want to eat
sourdough?
one big loaf of bread right now.
Well, I loaf you.
I loaf you too, babe.
My back still stings from my kitten's claws.
Will, you read this one.
I don't want to.
We're forcing you. We are holding you
Will,
at
you
will.
read it.
We're holding you at will.
It's not at will, it's against his will.
Against his...
You said your own pun wrong.
Licks her sweet pussy through her panty. Yummy.
Oh dear, okay.
Delicioso.
Okay, I got the next one. I'm gonna regret this. Whoa, you guys are retards.
What's a remtard?
Let me look.
No, we're not looking up everything.
Okay.
Stop.
I guess it's like some sort of anime thing. I'm just not too sure.
I think he just can't spell. I think he just can't spell.
Next one. Get the fuck off your high horse with something. And 95% of the fandom finds acceptable being a strange fetish when you commission shit like this. When you get out of the gutter, I'll get off my high horse. Until then, enjoy steeping in a hot, fresh pile of shit from my high horse's butt. In fact, I shall nickname you Stinky. I shall nickname you Stinky. Oh, and 95% of this fandom won't ever see this piece of shit.
Oh.
They're both actually downvoted 4 times.
It's probably the same 4 people. Okay. That one wasn't really, like, interesting. It was boring. Heh, cute. Both of them are perverts, but they love each other dearly, as much as they enjoy having sex with one another. Assuming it doesn't end before then, I'm betting the brother is going to start climbing into her bed at night, stripping her down and fucking her while she's sleeping. Just wait until she wakes up and finds herself naked with a sticky mess between her legs. Go away, Norton Antivirus! She might like it when she's been awake long enough to process it in her head. Oh, that was a paragraph.
Again, I think I know what comic this is from.
Which one is it from?
I think it's Monday Mornings.
By?
I don't remember the name of the artist.
Did it actually end that way if you...
No, but it's basically, if it's what I'm thinking about it, basically, brother, sister, find out, damn, the other one is kind of hot.
I mean, that could be like, that's so many
I mean,
things.
that's literally, like, you know the Mega Man girl? That was an incest hentai.
Yeah, there's so many things like that, so, like, that could be anything.
I don't know, it just, because, like, it's talking
This
about
could also be
comic
talking
and
about
what
Kisses.
About what?
Kisses.
I'm name-dropping the anime Kiss X6 again.
Oh, I thought you said ISIS at first.
Yeah,
I was really
Name dropping
confused.
ISIS.
No, I don't think people in ISIS watch Kiss X's. I don't think.
I mean, there might be one guy.
Wait, actually, yeah, Osama bin Laden had hentai in his search history, so never mind.
This is nice. Hops for more.
Are you trying to speak in Ebonics?
No,
Ebonics.
no, I just like to play with words, and people hates it.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, it's literally downloaded. The first one was 60 times, and the other one was 45 times.
Okay, next one is on the Wilster dude over there.
Good in so many ways. Got me hard, made me laugh, made me come, made me want more. XD.
And that one was photo 69 of the one I had saved.
Oh, geez, we're nearing the end, guys. It's exciting.
Get hyped.
Get hyped. Take off your clothes and come.
Oh no.
Dad, no. No, Dad.
The idea of anyone just saying it, like, in a weird, casual, just, hey, take off your clothes and come.
Please.
I am concerned.
No, not even please. They just say, like, hey. And, you know, just not even that invested in the idea of it. Alrighty. Number 71.
By God, do you people will not have lives? For fuck's sake, I bet every single one of you people who hate Jasona Fox voted for Trump, didn't you?
I like Jasona Fox. FX. He's a fucking great artist.
This is why we have people ending up dead because of the people like this who hate because this person does this or this person does that and can't realize that nobody is perfect just because, and it's just and it's just best to move on. Jason FX and KB you're both great as long as you guys both know that. Then just fuck what all the aggressors think and just focus on those who actually enjoy what you do for them.
Indeed. Oh dear, why is everyone drawing this girl? I mean, she literally only appeared out of focus for like 5 seconds and then one guy saw it, posted a gif, and that's how we're here.
Oh, I wonder what they're talking about. I literally do not know.
I don't either.
Yes, fuck her hard, my dude!
Whoa there, cowboy.
I'm not your cowboy buddy.
I'm not your buddy, friend.
Okay, next one's on Will.
Alrighty then. You're already half naked. What's the point of flashing your milk jugs?
I mean, it's true. Also,
Yeah, you got a point.
yeah. Also, seeing that we've read more, the next one's also on Will. Will gets to end it. Will gets to end the pictures.
I get the end, the torment. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. That's really tiny for me. I gotta look forward so I can
Want me
read
to
it.
just zoom it out?
He's dead. No matter which way you look at it, either from concussion from the bowling ball-sized balls, or bowling ball-sized balls, the realignment of all his organs, or the overflow of fluid which gusts through every orifice of his body. Solid animation. The idea would make for a good soft film, though.
And that was all of the e621 comments that I have saved.
Exciting. Alrighty.
Again, this really strikes the curiosity. I want to know what these things are from.
And here we'll have Will,
Yeah,
update us next time about
we'll,
whatever we talking about.
No,
Totally
no, we're not. We're never
because I'm a
talking about this
sexual
again.
deviant.
What?
Nothing?
I heard deviant.
You can do the math. You can roll back the footage.
Every time I think of math, I just think of Scott Steiner.
Oh my god, we're talking about that video, babe.
Yeah, the professional wrestler Scott Steiner had the most ridiculous promo ever about math, and he became a huge internet meme. He just
have you ever heard of the important videos playlist?
Well, I'll send it to you later. It's insane. Well, I've sent it to you before, but I don't know if you've watched it. I'm sure you haven't, because I send you a lot of random stuff, but I'll send it to you again.
Alright, so since we did the main thing of the podcast, we're...
But yeah, any other things you want to talk about, Will? Did he kill anyone today?
We're here?
What?
You ever wonder why we're here?
No.
Nah, not really.
I
just kind of learned to accept it.
I figure it's just a completely coincidental thing that our species specifically ended up having our brain evolve more than other things, and then that got to the point where we can be intelligent enough to ask that question. I think it's entirely coincidental and doesn't really have any meaning behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was uneventful.
Yeah. I have a pretty bland answer. My answer is no reason. We're just an accident. We just got smart by random coincidental mutations over a long period.
Alright.
People really have a weird misconception of evolution too, I've noticed. Like, even people who believe in evolution have a weird idea that evolution is this, weird... People think evolution in real life is like Pokemon, where a monkey, just over time, on millions enough years, it just becomes this human that's better. That's not how it works. Majority of evolution is just accidental birth defects over so long that they make something a different thing. That's what most...
Flab, you're scaring away our creationist fans.
No creationist fan is still here.
Yeah, fair point. Alright.
God has abandoned us, and so have they.
I mean, God's a concept, so... Anywho...
Alright, we are probably going to end this podcast about right now, because I've been holding in this pee for at least an hour now.
Okay, you go now, go!
Okay.
Run, Bob, run! Me and Will end the podcast, you just run out of here and I'll center myself in frame. Alrighty, that was the Hightail Podcast. We will see you next week, and it's about time we hightail it out of here. Will, closing words.
That was the absolute fucking worst play of words I have ever heard.
And I've been planning that since we named it.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Good. My day was ruined after reading all that.
Later, bitches!
We bid you adieu. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.